Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. We're wrapping up another sensational week of live racing here at Gulfstream Park. We had the Grade 3 Holy Bull and a bunch of other great stakes on tap yesterday. We have 11 races coming up on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Let's head up to track announcer Pete Aiello for track and weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Rosie's Invasion who went hunting an advantage, driving through Emperor's Song, already slammed on the brakes as Jeannie V beat her to the rail, and in tight went our West Indy. Away in fourth is Copper. She's out in the clear away from all the early checking. Two better than Key Pit. Then down at the rail goes Patricia H. ahead of Hoity Toity, and Big Cheeks is last. In the run around the first turn, Rosie's Invasion was intent on getting to the front, and she leads as Emperor's Song just checked off the heels of Jeannie V once again. In between horses and our West Indies, still out in the clear is Copper. Down at the inside, that's Emperor's Song, who's now back in fifth. Outside of her in Key Pit, Patricia H. is way out toward the center. At the back are Big Cheeks and Hoity Toity. They move inside half a mile from the finish, and Rosie's Invasion leads by a length. Our West Indy is second. Jeannie V is together with Copper, third and fourth through a 48 and 2/2 mile. Up to fifth goes Key Fit, back to sixth, and Emperor's Song, then Big Cheeks and Hoity Toity, and awkward at the back is Patricia H. They run to the top of the stretch. Rosie's Invasion still fresh and still in front. She's 5-2 and looking good. Second is our West Indy. Copper is put to a drive, but she's really not making any ground. In fact, she's losing ground to Rosie's Invasion with 3/16 to go. Rosie's Invasion now an eighth of a mile more to get and three on top. Now Copper starts to finish up a bit. She's gaining ground now. Does Copper have enough time? She's gobbling up the ground. She has enough time indeed. Copper grinds down Rosie's Invasion, who's going to lose second at the wire to Big Cheeks, who got second. Rosie's Invasion had to settle for third in 1:30 and 3. They're off. Poor beginning for Boatload of Nerve. Quick beginning for Royal Mistress and Topo Grigio. They're the first two underway. Driving through at the rail, Amolga tries to go after the early pace setters. Up on the outside in Legata Negra. Then it's the gray Starship Blanca together with Boatload of Nerve, and Tennessee Cotton is last. Out of the chute and onto the main track with Royal Mistress just a neck in front. Amolga down at the inside, Topo Grigio 3 wide with the leaders. And then it's a length and a half to Starship Blanca, who moves into fourth. Back to fifth and Boatload of Nerve. Then Legata Negra and Tennessee Cotton. They mix it up mid-race, 5 furlongs left to run, with Amolga and Luis Saez moving through inside to take a neck advantage. Royal Mistress is second. Irad Ortiz Jr. has the big favorite, Topo Grigio. Out in the center of the track at joint third, Starship Blanca's along the rail. Then back to Boatload of Nerve together with Legata Negra and Tennessee Cotton at the back. 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Amolga has the lead, 3 parts of length. Royal Mistress is second. Topo Grigio is third. Up to fourth goes Starship Blanca, back from fifth, and Legata Negra. As now it's Topo Grigio who's moving up on the outside of Amolga. Topo Grigio puts a neck in front. Amolga tries to fight back second. Royal Mistress is next. Starship Blanca's at the rail. Then it's Legata Negra and Tennessee Cotton as they straighten for the drive. 3/4, 1:12 and 3. Topo Grigio up to take the lead. Amolga game and fighting back second. These two an eighth of a mile from home, well clear of the others. Topo Grigio on the outside. Amolga trying to box on toward the inside. In deep stretch, Topo Grigio has the lead. Amolga's game, but second best to Topo Grigio, who wins at odds on. Amolga was second. They pulled nicely here from Legata Negra third. Then Tennessee Cotton in 1:38 and 4. Last in, first out. It's No Decaf who fires to the top. Frankly, my dear, the gray is away in good shape. Splitting horses, Moana's Power won't be far away. Away in fourth is Ray. Are we there yet? After a stutter step beginning, it's Skyfly who finds herself last of the five as they race three across the course to the half-mile point. Frankly, my dear, with rail position, Moana's Power in the two path and three wide, No Decaf. These top three are 2.5 better than Ray. Are we there yet? With Skyfly at the rail. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 3 furlongs left to race. No Decaf making a bold bid 3 wide. Frankly, my dear tries to kick with her. Ray, are we there yet? Circling horses and on the move up into third, soon challenging for second. Skyfly is last with a quarter of a mile left to go. No Decaf has the lead. Here's the newcomer, Ray. Are we there yet? Bidding up on the outside through a 45 and 3/2 mile. These two have quickened ahead of Frankly, my dear, 3/16 from home. No Decaf trying to fight off Ray. Are we there yet? Who's up on the outside with an eighth of a mile still to get. On the inside, it's No Decaf digging in gamely. Ray, are we there yet? Takes another shot on the outside. These two come to the wire together, but No Decaf does enough. No Decaf turned away Ray, are we there yet, who ran a great race in her debut. Third was Frankly, my dear, then Skyfly, 111 flat. And they're off. Slow beginning for Family Friend, and Never at All was just a step slow to get going. Quick beginning for Rainagol, sent through at the inside, Mademoiselle Nova, and joining them from a 3-wide position is Madeira Wine, 2.5 to First Hour, who's away in early fourth, followed between horses by Never at All. Sweet Baby Raylin is on the outside, and Family Friend is toward the rail, and there's less than half a mile to the finish. Rainagol leads by a neck. Mademoiselle Nova has the valuable inside position and tries to go with her. Third is Madeira Wine. Fourth is First Hour. Never at All running home while fifth and dropping back Family Friend. Sweet Baby Raylin has been last throughout with less than a quarter of a mile to come. Rainagol on the outside. Mademoiselle Nova fights back toward the rail. Into the clear. Here comes First Hour with a move. Followed inside by Never at All. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Rainagol on the outside toward the rail. Mademoiselle Nova. Third is First Hour. Never at All is next. Final 16th of a mile. Rainagol driven out. Rainagol clear. Rainagol in front. First Hour second. Mademoiselle Nova third. Then Never at All. Then Madeira Wine in 55 and 4. They're off. From the outside, T.O. Will, one of the first into stride. Rocket Blast and Rough Entry have speed. These three across the course. Out the back early are Gangly, Blessed Journey, and Moon Over the Bayou. 3 by 3 as they pass the opening eighth of a mile mark. With the advantage, it's Rough Entry in front by a neck. From between horses, Rocket Blast, 3 wide, T.O. Will. Gangly is fourth in the white blinkers down at the inside, followed by the gray Blessed Journey, who's second last, and a length and a half to the trailer. Moon Over the Bayou. Field of 6 separated by 6 in the run half a mile from the finish. Up front, long shot Rough Entry makes the pace and leads by a length. T.O. Will is second, Rocket Blast dropping back up the inside, and Gangly 3 wide, Blessed Journey. And trying to stay in the hunt is the long shot Moon Over the Bayou, last of the 6, but still no more than 5 lengths from first to last with 3 furlongs remaining. Up on the outside, T.O. Will now takes the advantage. Toward the inside, Rough Entry begins to drop back. Blessed Journey is next. Hunting Racing Room is Gangly right with him and Moon Over the Bayou, and there's a quarter of a mile left to get. T.O. Will comes away with the lead. Blessed Journey is on the attack second. Gangly wheeling to the outside of the top duo with 3/16 to come. It's Blessed Journey on the outside. T.O. Will toward the rail and Gangly down the center. 3 chances with a 16th to run. Blessed Journey now striding forward. Up on the outside, it's Gangly up into second, but time is running out, and Blessed Journey is in front. Wins a half a length in the end. Second was Gangly, third T.O. Will, and then Moon Over the Bayou. they're off. From the inside, Van Duzen put into play early from the center. Crew Dragon moving up. On the far outside, it's Lumberjack in between horses Fingal. Future Victory gets shuffled back with Please the Pharaoh at the inside, and the early trailer is Aviano. As they come past the wire the first time, it's Van Duzen who leads Lumberjack. The two long shots are first and second. Fingal is in hand third. At the inside, Crew Dragon is fourth. Up to fifth goes Please the Pharaoh, then Future Victory, and Aviano is last. 22-4 for a very sharp opening quarter as they circle the first turn. Van Duzen has the lead by a length and a quarter. Lumberjack is second. Crew Dragon is third. A length back to fourth running Fingal. Then comes Please the Pharaoh. On his outside goes Future Victory. And unhurried in the Eclipse colors, it's Aviano who's last of the seven with less than 6 furlongs to race. They approach the half-mile mark of the contest with Van Duzen on top by a length from Lumberjack in second and Crew Dragon third. Opening half-mile was 47-3. Fingal is there fourth. Back to fifth goes Future Victory. Aviano gets started, so that'll force the hand of Future Victory. They're moving in tandem, and Please the Pharaoh is last. They make their way inside half a mile from home now. A big move coming from Future Victory. 4 wide. That sent Zayas into action with Fingal. 5 wide Aviano. From the back, it's now Please the Pharaoh and Crew Dragon who need racing room as they stack and pack behind Van Duzen, who's still in front. Van Duzen to the top of the stretch under pressure but holding command. 3 wide Fingal looking for room. Crew Dragon needs out bad. From the far outside, it's Aviano as they turn for home. Crew Dragon never got through as Van Duzen continues with the lead. Down the center and Aviano. Please the Pharaoh's in tight as Aviano closing ground. Van Duzen so game. Aviano on the outside. Crew Dragon between. Here's Crew Dragon now. Crew Dragon overcomes trouble and gets up to win it. Very close for second, either Van Duzen or Aviano. Then it was Please the Pharaoh at 147-3. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. From the center, Acapoti sent hard to try to get the early advantage. Up on the outside, Pure Crazy Dude has speed. Wider than them is Senzazione looking for some place to race early. Cowboy Bob, Captain D, comes away racing in fourth. Back to fifth is Power down at the inside, St. Larned. Then in between runners and Tons of Gold. Baby Brothers in the yellow on the far outside. And the early trailers are Mr. Sesko and Texpectation. They pass the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat, and Acapoti has the lead by half a length. Pure Crazy Dude keeps the heat on second. St. Larned runs up into third. Up on the outside, Senzazione is back to fourth. Length and a half to Captain D, then Mr. Sesko and Tons of Gold. 3 wide and Baby Brother, a length and a half to Power, and dropping to last is Texpectation. Half a mile from the finish, Acapoti was aggressively handled in the early stages, and he won a half mile in 46-2. Fast fractions for the leader from Pure Crazy Dude, who's put to the drive while trying to gain ground second. St. Larned is third. He'll need some place to race. From the back, Tons of Gold begins to charge pretty well for Miguel Vasquez. He was fifth. He's now fourth, now third, and trying to gain on Acapoti with a quarter of a mile left to go. Baby Brother comes alive from the back. Quarter of a mile remains. Capote by 3/4 and 111 flat turns first on a 3-length lead. Tons of Gold continues to grind home down the center toward the rail. St. Larned in between and Pure Crazy Dude. Then it's Mr. Sesko and Senzazione. But it's all over up front. It's Capote who widens when called on. Capote, it's Amador Sanchez and Edgar Zayas hooking up to win and win with as much as he wants. Call it 5 in the end. Really good battle for second. I think it goes outside. Tons of Golds in a picture with Pure Crazy Dude who was dead game. St. Larned ran 5th at 137 and 2. They're off. Good start for El Pio from down toward the inside. Moving out the rail, Bodie Cody is away with speed. Up on the outside, Surprise Factor joins the top flight. 3 wide goes Big Treasure. In between horses, Poppy's Boys is in tight. Also in tight there is Leading Factor. He'll have to tap on the brakes. And having to slam on the brakes is Poppy's Boys, who's up on heels. Accessible watches all that unfold while about 5 lengths behind, and Share the Blame is last. In the run around the first turn, El Pio and Edgar Zayas have the lead by a length and a half. Surprise Factor is the nearest pursuer second. Bodie Cody is third. Leading Factor is on hold while fourth. Up on the inside, Poppy's Boys still trying to settle here for jockey Angel Arroyo. Outside of him and Big Treasure. The race favorite Accessible is the gray, and he's about 7 lengths off the lead. And Share the Blame is last. The opening quarter was pretty reasonable here, 24 and 2. They're playing the game El Pio's way, and he leads by a length and a half. 48 and 3 for the opening half mile. Surprise Factor on the chase second. Bodie Cody is there third from fourth and Leading Factor. Then Poppy's Boys together with Big Treasure looking to get underway is Accessible while still second last, and the trailer is Share the Blame. Around the far turn they go. They've yet to reach El Pio. He has the lead 3/4 of a length. Surprise Factor moves to him second. Trying to wind it up while wide is Accessible. Then Bodie Cody as they straighten for the drive. El Pio in a bid to make all. He's still in front. Surprise Factor takes aim while second, and Accessible's a closing third. Final 1/8 of a mile. El Pio shortening up a bit. Here's Surprise Factor trying to get to him. Accessible gaining, but time running out. El Pio still in front. Surprise Factor on the outside. Here's the wire. El Pio won it. El Pio found a little bit more in the closing yards and turned away Surprise Factor. Accessible third at 135 and 3. Set for a start. And they're off. From the outside, Kid Bourbon was away quickly. Tapability has speed, but Answer In beats them all to the punch, and Answer In will lead as they run out of the chute. Driving through at the rail, it's Sunyan. Up on the outside goes Lavery into the top flight. Tapability makes it a party as now they're 4 across the course. Back from there, it's Ajoweed with Kid Bourbon just to his inside. Summer Kid is out the rail. Tis Rye Time is between horses. And Scar is last of the 9 as the pace continues to be a contested one. 5 furlongs left to go. From between horses, it's Answer In who leads narrowly. Up on the outside, it's Lavery. From between them, Tapability. Driving at the rail and Sunyan trying to back off and rebid. Summer Kid, meanwhile, starting to get into the clear for Zayas up to 5th. Only 2 lengths behind. Then it's Kid Bourbon. Red colors about 5 lengths off the lead. Down at the rail, Tis Rye Time. Still at the back is Scar as they round the far turn. Up front, Answer In has been pressured every yard. 3 wide Lavery. From between, it's Tapability. Summer Kid traveling pretty well. He angles 4 wide, and he's on the go now. Down at the rail in Sunyan, followed by Kid Bourbon. Ajoweed has not been a factor yet with a 1/4 mile left to go. Up front, the leader is still Answer In. He leads by an X. Summer Kid draws up alongside second, and these two begin to put on some speed. A 1/4 mile left to go. Summer Kid on the outside. Gaffleone handles Answer In confidently on the rail. These two with an 1/8 of a mile still to get. Answer In now has to do some work. On the outside, Summer Kid is right alongside. Here comes Summer Kid and Edgar Zayas driving to the lead now. A long sustained run for Summer Kid. Answer In is second. Summer Kid wins. Answer In was second. Third was Kid Bourbon. Adjoy disappoints in his 4-year-old debut, as the winner was Summer Kid. And they're off. He's second in the two-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. You can't catch Curlin was away quickly. Red Crescent has speed. Clear Destination splits them. Warstopper beat to the punch today and very wide on the course. Saving ground is Telephone Talker, and 4 wide went American Tattoo. The early trailer is Mischief Afoot. Around the first turn they go. It's Red Crescent with rail position and a narrow lead. You can't catch Curlin is alongside in second. American Tattoo is 3 wide third. That means Warstopper is a 4 wide fourth. Down at the inside, Clear Destination, 3 better than Telephone Talker, and Mischief Afoot is last. They complete the opening quarter and race down the backstretch. And up front, American Tattoo now puts a neck in front. On the far outside, and Warstopper moves to challenge for second. At the rail, that's Red Crescent still right with the top horse as well, third. Up to fourth goes Clear Destination outside of You Can't Catch Curlin. 2 back to Telephone Talker, and still at the back and unhurried at this point is Mischief Afoot, separated by 6 lengths in the run to the half-mile grounds. Inside half a mile from home, after being roughed up on the first turn by Wide Trip, it's now the favorite who takes over. Warstopper has the lead, immediately confronted by Clear Destination, who moves within a next second. From the outside, here comes the Ken and Sarah Ramsey colors with Telephone Talker third and taking up the slack. Red Crescent did not kick on. Mischief Afoot has been last throughout as they move to the top of the stretch. Warstopper has the lead. Clear Destination is second. Telephone Talker in range to the leaders and coming on pretty well. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Warstopper trying to dig deep and find another gear. He cuts the corner and leads a length and a quarter. Telephone Talker. Mischief Afoot from last is underway. Less than a 16th to go. It's still Warstopper in front. Mischief Afoot is charging hard, but time ticking away. And Warstopper proves up to the task. Warstopper proves much the best. He beats a Mischief Afoot. Close for third, either Telephone Talker or Clear Destination. Runners away. Estelino away quickly on the far outside. Platinum Frolic used hard to try to get over, and Ma Rev comes away in the top flight. Kaitani is between horses. Driving through at the rail, and Silky Warrior out deep on the course. Foxtrot Seville angling over when BC Bell slamming on the brakes was Backstretch Beauty, as just ahead of her was Lalula. Out wide on the course and Smart Spending, then back to the favorite Mission Possible, and the Uncaptured Lady is last of the 12 as they exit the turn and straighten out for the run down the backstretch. 23-4 for the opening quarter. It's Platinum Frolic on top by 2.5. Estelina second, Ma Rev is third, Foxtrot Seville on the outside. BC Bell is in the blue colors, racing between horses about 5 lengths behind. Then Silky Warrior. Lulua is racing up on her outside, a half length better than Kaitani, who's off the speed today. Smart Spending is outside of Backstretch Beauty. They linger near the back of the field. Second last is the favorite Mission Possible, and the trailer remains the Uncaptured Lady. That's the 12 of them with 3.5 furlongs left to race. They went 47-4 for the opening half mile. Estelina tried to get through on the fence. The hole closed. She had to wait. Ma Rev on the outside is up to take the lead. 3 wide in Foxtrot Seville. BC Bell, Hunting Racing Room. Lula going to swing 4 wide. Very deep on the course. About 6 deep is Mission Possible. Silky Warrior looking for room. Who do you like here? They straighten off the turn and fan across the course. Lula lifting down the center to take the lead. Off her back here, Silky Warrior down the center and Mission Possible. Final 16th of a mile. Silky Warrior trying to get Lula, who's close to home with the lead. Lula will win it by 1.25 lengths. Silky Warrior was second. Foxtrot Seville finished third. Then Mission Possible. And fifth to complete your high five with Kaitani, 135-4.
And that's it for today. We appreciate you watching and wagering on all of our great races here at Gulfstream Park. We're dark for live racing on Monday and Tuesday, but we'll be back here on Wednesday. We hope you'll tune in.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.